and Shepard's the best we've got.
I'll make the call.
Yeah, I'm retarded. I can't read this. Welcome to the Roundup, episode 22, where we corral all the freshest news stories and bring it to you live every Thursday at 5 p.m. from downtown Canada. This week we have Battlefield 2042 finally revealed, Elden Ring's getting its release date, and other summer Game Fest announcements, Xbox planning its own little streaming stick, and much more. Thank you for the click, and I stream every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday at 5 p.m. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram at Cole_Drake, and enjoy the video. This is from USA Today. Battlefield 2042 video game launching October 22nd. Here's what we know so far. So when I first saw a bit of the trailer, I didn't see the full trailer. I'm gonna watch the full trailer with you guys today. So Battlefield is back. But when I first saw the trailer and I saw it said 2042, and I'm like, isn't there a game already called 2042? And then in my mind, I'm like, wait, what's it called? It was called, and then I realized it was 2142. So they have a really. They just love the number 42 because they also had was it Battlefield 1942, and then they had 2142, and now they're just for some reason they just love that number. They love the number. So yeah, so they just have affinity for the number 42 because it was 1942 and then 2142, and now they have 2042, which is pretty cool. I like that it's still modern. It's like even though it's like kind of near future, 42 like 2042 is not that far away from now. It's like only 20 years, honestly. It's not that long. It's not that far away, honestly. 21 years, if you think about it, yeah. In terms of the math, I'm terrible at math. Battlefield's back, and the popular team-based military-themed video game is going to feel a lot bigger. Electronic Arts unveiled its first look at Battlefield 2042, launching October 22nd, which is a lot earlier than I thought. I thought it'd be in November, but they're launching in October on PC, PS4, PS5, and Xbox One, Xbox Series X and S. I can't hold my breath. Okay, there's a lot of consoles. The video game takes place in the not-too-distant future where a massive shortage of food, water, and energy have fueled an unprecedented refugee crisis. The game drops players into the middle of a war between the United States and Russia. Again, it's Russia. Russia is always the bad guy. So they really need to pick a new bad guy in these games. Like, it's always Russia. They can't pick China because then China obviously won't buy the game. You know. So yeah, let me continue. Battlefield 2042 is an evolution of the franchise and embraces what our players want. The ultimate Battlefield multiplayer sandbox with intense combat and a ton of incredible unexpected events, said Oscar Gabrielson, general manager of video game studio DICE. In a statement, okay. It supports up to 128 players simultaneously. That's crazy. If you own a PC, PS5, Xbox Series X and S, Battlefield will feature maps supporting 120. That's like pretty much like a battle royale. EA and PS4, Xbox One owners will have to 64. Well, yeah, okay, makes sense. Each of the maps will include dynamic weather and changes while you play. Environmental hazards, including tornadoes and sandstorms. So that's cool. That's one of the cool things about Battlefield series. Like they always had a lot of dynamic changing in the maps, like just planes crashing into the ground and all that stuff. And then like a tank like crashing through your building while you're still in it and dying. It's just like it's really cool. It's very dynamic. That's what I like about it. That's one thing I think Battlefield does way better than Call of Duty. That is for sure. So I'll watch the trailer. I'm just gonna read through this article. I saw a couple seconds of it. Not a couple. I saw like half a minute. Two familiar options return: Conquest, which includes two team competing to capture key points of the map, and Breakthrough, where one team can attack a location the opposing team is defending. There's also an all-new Hazard Zone EA describes as high-stakes squad-based game type, but did not provide further details. Of course, this is Battlefield, so expect lots of action on foot as a soldier and behind the controls of various land and air vehicles. A new unknown game mode will be revealed at EA Play next month. Okay. Battlefield 2042 will reportedly focus on Oh, no. Really? That sucks. Oh man. That's focus only on multi. No, I love the multiplayer, but I think some of like the hidden gems from Battlefield 1 and Battlefield 5 were their campaigns. Their campaigns were, especially Battlefield 1, that was a really good campaign. Like, I was thinking they would keep that going. You know, maybe make some storylines for the future. That kind of sucks, man. I'm still gonna play it, obviously, but like, I don't know, man. I like their campaigns, even though they're short, but they're pretty short and sweet. I thought they would put more effort into that, but I guess not. Studio DICE confirmed it will not include single player adventure. Instead of a lot of storytelling will take place within game's various modes. Okay, sure, that's fine. Also, don't expect Battlefield to take its page from Fortnite. DICE tells Eurogamer there are no plans to introduce Battle Royale style game. What? Why not? Why not? That is surprising too. No Battle Royale. That is really surprising, man. I think that's a mistake. They honestly, you have to realize that that Call of Duty has made so much money off Warzone, and Fortnite has made so much money. I don't think, maybe because EA already has Battle Royale, maybe that's the issue. Because they have Apex Legends, maybe that might cut into Apex's market. That might be it, actually. It might be just Apex might be the issue. That's why they might not have it. That's very surprising, though. What is this? Talking Tech Aftermath. Okay, so it's just Alright, let's watch the trailer. Let's watch the full trailer. Alright, let me switch to a smaller camera. Review, there you go, perfect. I don't want my face fucking taking over the entire I'm really surprised that they're not doing a single player campaign. Sorry, give me 1 second. Let me just turn this up. Turn this bad boy up. I hope they do maybe a single player campaign like later on, maybe as like DLC updates. The most important thing is the multiplayer, for sure. That it's correct for them to work on it, but I personally like the single player campaigns. I think near future might be a good place to set something. That's for sure. Because you can add cool gameplay. Ooh, damn. You can add cool gameplay. Oh, is that gameplay? It might be. This is where I actually stopped watching it because I wanted to watch it for the stream. Are they gonna have nuclear missiles? Is that how you end the game? Like in doing Call of Duty? Is this really gameplay? I don't know, it looks like too cinematic to be gameplay. It would be so cool to have a map, like a city map where you could get on top of the buildings and like shoot at people. That's the one thing that Battlefield 1 and 5 didn't have, because obviously skyscrapers weren't a thing back in the 1940s and 50s. Yo, I cannot wait for this game. Finally, some sort of competition for Call of Duty. Damn. I remember Battlefield 3, you could take down a skyscraper. That was like one of the things you could do with the multiplayer maps. I wonder if you can do that. You probably can't do that in this game as well. That'll probably be a thing. Oh shit! That is so cool! Oh my! Oh, that's fucking. That is. Okay, that's highly unrealistic, but that's so cool. I thought he was gonna jump down and just parachute. Is this supposed to be Russia? A tornado. The quality's starting to dip a little bit. That's crazy, man. They're literally taking it to another level. Oh man, I can't wait for this game. June 13th, gameplay reveal 2021. When is that's at the wait, I'll go back, sorry. June 13th, isn't that the Xbox conference? Yeah, it is the Xbox conference, so it's a go. All right, so it's a go. It's a go for sure that they're gonna have it at that was the rumor, anyways, that was gonna be at the Xbox conference, but they already revealed it. So come on, man, Game Pass day and date. Come on, do that. Even though, thing is, if it's Game Pass day and date, so I subscribe to Xbox Game Pass Ultimate, obviously, right? And also I subscribe to EA Play, because I always play FIFA every year, and I usually play one other EA game. So I'm like, might as well just pay the $146, and I can play all the EA games I want. And so I played, Squadrons, and I played Battlefront as well, Battlefield 5, a bunch of games. The Need for Speed. I think it's a good service to have. But I don't know what I'm going to do, because I probably still will get it for FIFA. I usually do get it for FIFA, so I'll probably have to get Game Pass and EA Play, which kind of sucks because it's just extra money. But I also want to play FIFA as well, but I could pay $80 for that. All right, we'll have to see. EA might announce some more games that might come out this year, so you never know. But that looks cool. All right, next news story. This just happened literally a couple hours ago. Watch the first gameplay trailer from Elden Ring come January 21st, 2022. Okay. Elden Ring, the long-awaited action RPG made in collaboration between From Software and writer George R.R. Martin, has finally shown a new signs of life. We got surprised earlier today at the end of the Game Awards Fest kickoff live event, as well as release date January 21st, 2022. Yeah, that's way too soon. I don't know. I have a feeling this is gonna get delayed because it was revealed like pretty recently. So, if when you'll be able to play it is on PC, PS5, Xbox Series X, and last-gen consoles. The first gameplay from the exclusive trailer was announced during E3 2019. Shows plenty of PvE, magic and swordplay while traversing through fantastical environments on horseback. I'm sure we'll have more gameplay in the near future, but this is a first look to Elden Ring. Looks like it should please fans of Bloodborne and Dark Souls. Yeah. So I'm not gonna watch the video again because I did watch it on the live stream, but yeah, I'll probably cut that video up into an edited video and then put that up, and then you can see my reaction to Elden Ring. Honestly, it looks like the character designs are really impressive. Like the character designs, the world design, like the creatures are I've never seen creatures look like that, and they look really unique. It's a really interesting game. I've never really been to the Souls games, but this game looks really fascinating to me. Plus, it's being, it's being, it's being developed by From Software. It's also being worked on creatively with George R.R. Martin and Miyazaki, who's famous director of anime movies. So, I don't know, man. This game looks like it's going to be a hit home run. It seems to be delivering a new take on the studio's signature action RPG gameplay, nestled into the deep, entrancing game design. Congratulations to George R.R. Martin for delivering some new content in this decade. That's funny because he hasn't come out with a book in a very long time. Maybe now we can get back to finishing Winds of Winter. All the book fans are still like, the series ended before the TV series ended before the book series ended. So, and they're probably been, the series didn't end the best way. So people are probably going to be, people's like, people are going to be less enticed to be into Game of Thrones, I guess, now. But I guess the book people are like, book is the book, the TV series is the TV series through. But it's definitely soured me on a lot of Game of Thrones stuff. Okay, though there was a long gap between this game that was announced when we got the trailer today, we'll likely hear more from Software. See, look at this. Hear from more from Software. So their name is so stupid. From Software, and the publisher Bandai Namco is as the game releasing to date approaches. Okay, so honestly, I think it's gonna be delayed for 100%. There's no way it'll be out. It'll probably be out in the spring or summertime. But man, I just think with the COVID situation, I think for sure it's gonna take a lot longer. Okay, so this is the next news story. Microsoft is officially making an Xbox video game streaming stick. Sticks, at least. Which makes a lot of sense. Xbox is trying to make... their strategy is trying to get into every single device and household that isn't the PlayStation and Nintendo Switch, because obviously they're the biggest competitors. Just days before Microsoft's big old E3 live stream, executives from the company sat down to talk or read remarks prepared by the communications team about the future of Xbox. In a pre-recorded media briefing, Xbox and head Phil Spencer, Microsoft CEO Satya Nadella, and others bragged about how well Game Pass and Azure is performing, and also dropping some news about the company's cloud gaming and subscription strategies. First, Xbox is working with global TV manufacturers to get Game Pass on smart televisions. Considering the Game Pass Ultimate subscription unlocks cloud capabilities, this feature will allow folks to play Xbox titles with just a controller, a new console, with no console required. Additional, Microsoft is officially building a video game streaming stick, as Spencer teased late last year. Okay, makes sense. This is like... Thing is, like, obviously there's certain TV manufacturers that you're going to be able to make deals with, but it's going to be harder to get your app onto all of them. And plus, a lot of TV manufacturers don't have Bluetooth. That's the issue, right? Because you need to connect a controller to your TV to be able to do this. So you have to pick manufacturers that have Bluetooth connectivity. And some TVs don't have that. I know that. My TV doesn't have it. But yeah, it does. Some TVs, I said some TVs don't have it. So the other thing you have to do is... for the TVs that don't have Bluetooth or don't have the app, you have to give them the app, the ability to buy a stream stick and put it onto any TV, and then make it into like a Chromecast or something like that. So it makes sense. I would say maybe like the $100, maybe $80 to $100. That would be a good spot to put the. I think that'd be a good price range, $80 to $100. And for all the PlayStation people who don't want to buy an Xbox or a PC, and I don't want to play it on their, their smartphone or their iPad, that now they have the ability just to plug in that stick and you just pay $20 or was it $18? A month to play your Game Pass, play your Elder Scrolls, play your Fallout, play all your Bethesda games, all your Xbox games, and that's it, man. So they're trying to get everybody, man. It's a good strategy to go. It's just a good strategy to do. So if you think about it, the barrier to entry for somebody to play PlayStation games is a lot. They have to buy a PS5. They have to buy the game. The barrier to entry for, let's say if the new Halo, let's say if the Stream Stick comes out this year, right? Let's say if it comes out this fall, You buy the Stream Stick, $100. You buy Game Pass Ultimate, $20. $120. You're playing Halo Infinite with people. That's it. $120 to play a next gen game. Obviously, it probably won't be. The graphics won't be as good as like native Xbox Series X, obviously because of the streaming. But it'll look, you're playing next gen games. Capabilities this feature will okay, I already read that controller. We're also developing a standalone streaming device that you can plug into your TV or monitor, so you can have a strong. If you have a strong internet connection, you can stream your Xbox experience. CVP of gaming experiences and platforms Liz Harmon said there's no word on when to expect the smart TV app or streaming hardware to hit the market, but neither seems too far off. I'm assuming they'll probably announce it at the conference, and then they will most likely announce it for this fall. Spencer and friends broke down the handful of additional news nuggets as follows. In the few weeks, all Game Pass Ultimate subscribers, of which there are at least 18 million. I thought they updated this to like 23 million recently. Will have access to cloud-based gaming supporting Chrome, Edge, Safari. This feature will launch in beta in April and will also wait. How was this? Okay. June 10th, yeah, it's a recent article. Okay, I thought I picked up in April. Okay, feature launched in beta in April. Okay, also cloud gaming on iOS via a progressive web app. That's annoying. I hope they eventually have it. You can go on the Game Pass app and you can play games on iOS. So apparently you can not right now, but people who are in the beta, they have to use like Microsoft Edge or Google Chrome or Safari to do game streaming. So I hope that comes out soon for iOS on the app, but we'll have to see. Also in the coming weeks, cloud game players will see improvements in load times, frame rates, optimized games as Microsoft completes a next-gen upgrade across its data center. Until now, Xbox Cloud Gaming has been powered by Blade servers based on Xbox One S consoles, makes sense, in which the move to next-gen and the ambition to support streaming on larger screen devices. Microsoft has replaced many of these units with blades based on the series consoles. Later this year, the cloud gaming will be available through Game Pass Ultimate subscription in Australia, Brazil, Mexico, Japan. Additional, Microsoft will integrate cloud gaming directly into Xbox app on PC and launch features on Xbox consoles. See, the thing is, why I'm really interested in the PC version of this app is that I do not have an Xbox Series X or an S, and I don't really have any. I don't really want to buy one. But the thing is, the Xbox Series has better games on there, for sure, on their Game Pass. They have the entire Gears franchise on there. So if I can stream those games through the cloud on the Xbox app on PC, then, again, I don't have to buy an Xbox Series X or S. Thing is, I'd rather spend that money on, like, a GPU to make my games look better, honestly. Features, Xbox consoles such as try before you download. Xbox is toying with a new Game Pass tiers designed to be more accessible to players around the globe. Plus, the company plans to expand the Xbox All Access program, which allows folks to buy new Xbox Series consoles and Game Pass Ultimate subscription for $25 a month over 2 years. As a massive cache of talented studios that Xbox currently owns, including Bethesda, id, and Arcane, the company plans to release at least one new first-party title into Game Pass each quarter, which would be incredible. All this underscores Microsoft's ninth generation strategy, which diverges drastically from its longtime rival Sony, while PlayStation 5 is following a traditional console upgrade path with an emphasis on high-powered guts and exclusive software. The Xbox Series X and S are vessels for Game Pass subscription and streaming, leveraging the massive Azure network, something Sony can't do, at least not without paying Microsoft first. But they could definitely develop a cloud streaming service, but it would just take a long time. Like Microsoft is like a way up, like it's like they've been developing this Azure network service for a very long time, and they've been in the game for long, so it would take a while because they have the money. Sony is a big company; they could do it, but it would just take a while. So Spencer pitched the console that would be always online, constantly listening, designed, and digital downloads. Sorry, this is a pivot that Microsoft has been ready to make since the launch of the Xbox in 2013. 8 years ago, Spencer pitched a console that would always be online, constantly listening, designed with digital games downloads and media streaming in mind. Only back then, neither players nor broadband networks were ready to make a leap away from physical discs. Yeah, so obviously they've been wanting to do this for the longest time. Obviously, the whole online check-in and all that stuff, now being able to use used games and all that stuff, that was like a very common thing back in 2013. I think Microsoft was a little far ahead in that department, but also they didn't have a service that would you would want to use digital only, right? Because of Game Pass, you pay like $15 a month and you can have all these games that you can download, right? That's way better service than buying a physical disc and putting it in. And you pay let's say you pay $50 for that game, and then you only get to play that game. So they had to wrap the always online check-in service with Game Pass Ultimate. So like now you need to have online check-in to play these games. If you're not connected to the internet, you can't play them. That's how it is. So they just were able to do it in a way that's better. So obviously back then, internet was not as strong as it is now. The Xbox Bethesda Showcase, which I'm so excited about, kicks off Sunday, June 13th at 1 p.m. It's 12 p.m. for my pre-show, Eastern. It's set to include 90 minutes of software news and fresh trailers from third-party and first-party studios, including Battlefield 2042. This is arguably the largest live stream on E3 2020 through Nintendo Switch is on June 15th. Might give it a run for its money. No, Xbox One is the biggest. Check out our schedule right there. Stay tuned for live streams and Gadget's YouTube channel throughout the week. Okay. So that news story is done. All right, let's just go through... let's go through some stuff that was announced at the Summer Game Fest earlier today. Jeff Keighley's kickoff, summer of 2022. Okay, so Elden Ring, I talked about that. This is an interesting game. Tina's Wonderland arrives early 2022 from Borderlands developer. So Borderlands, they decided to take the Tiny Tina character, which is from Borderlands, obviously, and they've given her her own spin-off game, but it's like a fantasy RPG type game. You can check out the trailer. I might cut this up and put it into video. Because it is a big developer, Gearbox, so he might drive content. So Metal Slug Tactics is a new take on the classic franchise. Metal Slug is back. This is the biggest tease ever. So they bring out, this is a stupid thing. They bring on Kojima, right? And you're like, holy shit. Wait, no, are they going to announce the Xbox partnership? Oh, wait, no, they're going to do it on here. Xbox will do it on their, obviously on their platform. But they kept talking about COVID and how they were dealing with COVID and dude, man, stop talking, man. I just want to see a trailer. But then he started talking a little bit about how Death Stranding kind of changed his views on the next game that he's going to make. He just decided to make games that are about fun, entertainment, and he kind of was talking about how he felt like he made Death Stranding a bit more of a chore of a game to play. So he was kind of talking about how and plus COVID has made him think about making different games from now on. And then they end the interview with saying, "Oh, one more thing." I can't do a Japanese accent. One more thing. I can't do. And then you see, I'm like, oh shoot, are they teasing us? Are they gonna announce another game? And then they show this character. Obviously, I forget the name of the character, the Walking Dead character from Death Stranding, and it's just director's cut for Death Stranding. And there's a lot of homages to Metal Gear Solid, like this box right here, as you can see. So yeah, check out the trailer. So they brought on Jeff Goldblum for some cringe. Usually I like Jeff Goldblum, but he was very cringy. And they announced Jurassic World Part 2. Korean MMO Lost Ark headed. Sable announced. Among Us new mode. Yeah, they announced that. Among Us is a very popular game. Obviously won a lot of awards. Salt and Sanctuary sequel hits. I'm not too sure about this. 2 Point Campus is like one of those real-time sims, but with about college campuses. And then Escape from Tarkov, very boring trailer of people just walking through hallways. Honestly, it was really annoying. And then there's like a Stranger Things Smite collaboration with the 11 attacking, the creatures from Stranger Things. Oh yeah, this is for Left 4 Dead 2 co-op officially announced as a beta for what you call it? What's it called? But Back for Blood. That's what it's called. Yeah. So that beta I will definitely be signing up for. Coach Media reveals new publishing Prime label alongside. So there's a new publisher that was announced. They're also making Payday 3 and a bunch of new games. Obviously, they're a bit smaller. Obviously, it's hard to be a new publisher in a very competitive video game industry, but they're making a bit smaller AA type games. Vampire the Masquerade, which was announced earlier. This is like interesting. We'll bring battle royale style game. Obviously, a new Tales game was announced. Fast and Furious vehicles are coming to Rocket League. Yeah, Rocket League's free to play now, so it's gonna make a lot of money through there. Overwatch 2. I thought they were gonna see more gameplay, but I was just showing off 2 new characters. Really not that much. This is a very interesting game. This is a Game Pass game, I think. Very interesting design. Reminds me of Ori, actually. Definitely check out the trailer, or check out my the video that'll be out probably later on today. I gotta check how long we're at. So we're at 22% uploaded. That's crazy. So Call of Duty obviously announced. Wait, where's the Call of Duty news? So there's a new studio also called Deviation, which is created by a bunch of Treyarch developers, and they'll be partnering with PlayStation to make an exclusive game. Obviously, Far Cry. There was a Giancarlo Esposito interview. Really showing this Evil Dead. Check out this video. The graphics are really incredible. So Back for Blood gameplay. Where's the Call of Duty stuff? Actually, let me. I'll add another news story to this, but they did announce season 4. I need to add that to it as well. But let's go on to the next news story. So this is another rumor / maybe it might happen, maybe it might not. Well, let's find out. So Xbox and Valve are rumored to have an exciting E3 2021 announcement. A known Valve insider is stirring up the existing rumors about Valve and Microsoft partnership. And the stars could align for a big E3 announcement. The E3 rumor mill has put forth what could be an intriguing proposal between Valve and Microsoft. It could lead to an announcement at this year's Xbox showcase. This would be highly irregular simply because Valve has made it a point of not attending E3s for many years. He did attend that PS3 one. Wait, so to talk about next. Valve founder Gabe Newell famously appeared at Sony's stage for Portal 2, and the company has not been had a regular presence at the convention since then. Microsoft's Xbox Showcase is already shaping up to be one for the record books. Sorry, I misread that. Even without a history-making a collaboration with Valve in 2021, show will be first following the acquisition of ZeniMax Media, the parent company of Bethesda ID Software, and several other notable developers. This one, I don't want to move my head like this. This one move has expanded Xbox's first-party I can't fucking talk lineup considerably, and gamers can expect news about titles like Starfield. Starfield might come out this year, might not. We'll have to see. The final game in Rocksteady's Wolfenstein trilogy. Did he mess up? Final game in Rocksteady's Wolfenstein trilogy. Rocksteady's the guys who make. Rocksteady makes. They make the WB games, right? They make the Batman games. I think it's a typo. I think he meant to say Machine Games, Wolfenstein Trilogy. Right alongside Halo Infinite, Microsoft has also great strides with Game Pass subscription services, putting it over any platform that will have it. The drive to let those in Xbox ecosystem truly play anywhere is at the heart of companies' rumored team up with Valve. This morning, the PC show announced that Valve will be attending the event during E3 for the first time. Special announcement that would be news in itself, but it came after known Valve insider Tyler McVicker dropped a video filled with E3 predictions. One particular detail about Valve, according to McVicker, Gabe Newell and Xbox Phil Spencer have been in conversations specifically regarding Game Pass. And quoting from the video, that the only way Steam can get Game Pass is if Xbox can get Steam. So this is the video. So I don't know how that's gonna work. So you'll be able to play PC games on the Steam PC games on your Series X. I don't know if that's how it's gonna work, but this isn't the first time that a collaboration between Xbox and Steam has hit the rumor mill. The several factors make this more than just pre-E3 hearsay. The mere fact that someone from Valve will be announcing something at E3 is unusual enough to make anyone with knowledge of the company's inner workings tilt their heads. On top of that, Valve supposedly has portable gaming system in the works. Gabe Newell mentioned in a recent New Zealand Q&A. Is he still in New Zealand? Is he just living there now? Because so what happened was I think he was in New Zealand vacationing, and then the COVID pandemic happened, and then he just stayed there for a couple months. But I thought he would come back to the U.S. by now, but he still seems like he's still in New Zealand. Q&A, more news about Steam and console would be coming at the end of the year. A version of the Steam arriving at Xbox Series X in some form would certainly fit the tease. It seems that Valve is on the verge of major shifts with the team up with Microsoft in the cards, at the very least, with Epic Games using piles of Fortnite money to put up a fight with its own PC gaming storefront. It seems that Valve is using innovative tech to position Steam on something more than just a PC gaming hub. Having Steam link with standard apps on Xbox would be open. I don't know. That would be really interesting. I don't know how that would work. I really don't know how that would work, because you would have to optimize those games for a console, like a strategy game that hasn't been on. How would you have those Steam games on your Xbox? The games that have been designed for the controller, like strategy games. Sorry, like strategy games. It'll be interesting. I don't know how they'll do it. All right, here's another news story. Arcane's. This is a news story from Gaming Bolt. This is actually a rumor, but the reports are saying that was not Valve. Arcane is working on a new fantasy IP called Omen, and it's gonna be vampire related and coming next year. That's the rumor. Earlier this year, job listing suggests that Arcane Studios' Austin team. So this is the same team that worked on Prey. So, people don't know this. Arcane has two different teams. There's the Leon team, Leon, I think, the French team, which is working on Deathloop for PlayStation 5. That game is most likely going to have 1 year of exclusivity on PS5, and will most likely come out on this Series X, Series S, PC, your toaster, your oven, your fucking phone, everything. Your Fitbit, it'll be on your Fitbit. It'll be on these things. That'll be coming out. So yeah, so they're working on Deathloop, but this team that worked on Prey hasn't come out with a game since 2017, which is Prey. So this might be this. A lot of YouTubers that I watch have been saying the same thing. A lot of reports are coming out, and this will probably be announced this year and most likely come out tomorrow. Not tomorrow. Most likely come out. Sorry, I'm talking a lot. Most likely come out next year. So it is a working title, Omen. It has vampires. The game apparently has a spring 2022 target launch, and allegedly will be revealed at E3 next month. Perhaps with a CGI trailer. Of course, this is unconfirmed, unverified reports, so take this with a grain of salt. But it does turn out to be accurate. It'll be interesting to see what the studio, as talented as Arcane, does with the premise. We'll keep you updated on all the details, of course. So this is from Xbox News. Latest rumors on Bethesda. Arcane is working on a new IP, working title Omen with vampires. Starfield is focused on space exploration like Outer Worlds and No Sky. So I have a feeling, man. This is an older article, but there's been a lot more reports saying that it's coming out. So, all right, I've got to add one more news story about Call of Duty Season 4, and then I'm gonna take a quick 5-minute breakout, grab a bottle of water, and then jump into Mass Effect Legendary Edition with the OG Mass Effect, which I've already played an hour of. Call of Duty Season 4. So this is the first news story. Call of Duty Season 4 release date. When is Call of Duty? Wait, no, is this? The Call of Duty Warzone Season 4 release date has been officially confirmed for June 17th across PlayStation, Xbox, and PC. More news regarding everything will include Cold War SO. Wait. You know what? Let's watch this. Let's watch this trailer. Watch it one more time. This is a new update. There's gonna be a new satellite that has been crashed. That is crashed. Yeah. So apparently I have a new bad guy. So a new map. There's a new Black Ops 2 remake, which I love. That boat map from Black Ops 2 is so good. Amsterdam 2v2. Oh, it's only a 2v2 map. I wish there was, because that's a really cool. Yeah, this is old Black Ops. I think it's an old Black Ops 2 map, hijacked. I love this map from that game. Honestly, they do too many remakes, but honestly, remakes are some of the best maps. So the satellites crashed on Verdansk. And they really gotta announce. They really gotta announce more games, dude. More updates. So June 17th. Sir. But yeah, that's the roundup. That was the trailer for Season 4. Again, kind of disappointing. They're not really doing much. There's new maps for Black Ops. I'll probably play that, but I don't know. I think I'm losing the edge to play Call of Duty. I just can't wait for Battlefield 2042. That's gonna be so much fun to play so much fun to play in terms of multiplayer. So I can't wait for that. It sucks that there's no single player. I didn't know that was the case, but obviously multiplayer is what makes money. 128 players. That's pretty much like Battle Royale. So I can't wait, man. It's gonna be sick. It sucks that it's gonna be 64 players for people on the next the previous gen consoles, but what can you do, man? Some systems just don't have the connectivity. Wait. Thanks again for the click. I stream the roundup every Thursday live at 5 p.m. if you want to watch it live on Twitch. And also follow me on Instagram and Twitter, all the same name, Cole_Drake41. And you guys have an amazing day.